Hey, listen up, gout warriors. Whether you've just been diagnosed, have been battling flare-ups for years, or you're simply worried about your joint health, this is for you. Gout is a sneaky, painful condition that can catch anyone off guard, and what you eat plays a huge role in how your body handles it. Today, we're diving deep into the 4 worst foods that can trigger gout attacks. You might think you know what's coming, but trust me, some of these will surprise you, and others might just break your heart, or at least your snack routine. So, grab a comfy seat, maybe a glass of water, and let's get real about what's on your plate. You might be shocked by what's on this list. I know I was when I first learned about it. Most people think gout is just about eating too much red meat or drinking too much beer, but the truth is, there are some hidden culprits lurking in everyday foods. And sometimes the foods we love the most are the ones that hurt us the worst. So if you're ready to protect your joints and take control of your health, keep watching, because knowledge is power, and your next meal could make all the difference. Let's bust some myths, and maybe your snack stash too. Number 1, red meat. Now I know what you're thinking, but I love steak. Burgers are my favorite. Bacon is life. Trust me, I get it. Red meat is delicious, satisfying, and for many of us it's a staple at family gatherings, barbecues, and celebrations. But here's the hard truth. Red meat is packed with purines, which are natural substances found in many foods. When your body breaks down purines, it produces uric acid. And when uric acid builds up in your bloodstream, it can form sharp, needle-like crystals in your joints. That's what causes those sudden, excruciating gout attacks that can leave you limping for days. Steak, burgers, bacon. Delicious, right? They're the stars of the grill, the centerpiece of a hearty breakfast, and the highlight of many a dinner plate. But for people with gout, these foods are more like villains in disguise. Every juicy bite is a potential trigger, and the more you eat, the higher your risk. It's not just about the occasional indulgence either. Regularly eating red meat can keep your uric acid levels high, making it harder for your body to recover between flare-ups. And it's not just beef, lamb, pork, and even some processed meats like sausages and hot dogs can be just as problematic. So, if you're serious about managing your gout, it might be time to rethink your relationship with red meat. But they're loaded with purines, and your joints are not fans. Imagine sitting down to a big, juicy steak, only to wake up in the middle of the night with your toe throbbing in agony. That's the reality for many people with gout. The pain isn't just uncomfortable, it can be downright debilitating. Swollen joints, redness, heat, and tenderness can make even the simplest tasks feel impossible. And the worst part? It's often preventable. By cutting back on red meat, you can give your joints a fighting chance and reduce your risk of future attacks. It's not about giving up your favorite foods forever, but about making smarter choices and finding balance. Number 2, seafood. Now this one might catch you off guard. After all, seafood is often touted as a healthy choice, packed with protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and essential nutrients. But for people with gout, certain types of seafood can be a hidden danger. Shrimp, lobster, even that sushi you love. These ocean delicacies are high in purines, just like red meat. Shellfish, like shrimp, lobster, crab, and scallops, are some of the worst offenders. Even some types of fish, such as anchovies, sardines, mackerel, and herring, can send your uric acid levels soaring. Sushi lovers, I feel your pain. That beautiful platter of nigiri and sashimi might look innocent, but it could be setting you up for a world of hurt. Sorry, but the ocean can be a gout minefield. It's not just about avoiding the obvious culprits either. Many seafood dishes are prepared with rich sauces, butter, and other ingredients that can make matters worse. And let's not forget about those all-you-can-eat buffets, where it's easy to lose track of how much you're actually consuming. If you're prone to gout attacks, it's best to limit your intake of high-purine seafood and opt for safer choices like salmon or tilapia, which tend to be lower in purines. And remember, moderation is key. You don't have to give up seafood entirely, but you do need to be mindful of how much and how often you indulge. Number 3, sugary drinks. This one might surprise you because when we think of gout, we usually think of meat and alcohol, not soda and juice. But the truth is, sugary beverages can be just as dangerous, if not more so. Soda, energy drinks, even some juices. These drinks are loaded with fructose, a type of sugar that your body processes differently than glucose. When you consume fructose, your liver breaks it down and produces uric acid as a byproduct. That means every can of soda, every bottle of energy drink, and even some fruit juices can contribute to higher uric acid levels and increase your risk of gout attacks. And it's not just about the obvious sugary drinks either. Sports drinks, sweetened teas, and even some flavored waters can be packed with hidden sugars. Sugar spikes uric acid, which means your next soda could mean sore toes. It's a harsh reality, but one that's backed by science. Studies have shown that people who consume a lot of sugary drinks are more likely to develop gout, even if they don't eat a lot of red meat or seafood. The problem is, sugar is everywhere. It's in our morning coffee, our afternoon snacks, and our evening treats. Cutting back can be tough, but it's one of the most effective ways to protect your joints and reduce your risk of painful flare-ups. Try swapping sugary drinks for water, herbal tea, or sparkling water with a splash of lemon or lime. Your body and your joints will thank you. And number 4, beer. Now, I know this one is going to hurt. Beer is a staple at parties, barbecues, and game nights. It's a way to unwind after a long day, to celebrate with friends, and to enjoy life's little pleasures. But for people with gout, beer is a major trigger. Yep, even the light ones. It doesn't matter if it's a heavy stout or a light lager, beer is loaded with purines, especially from the yeast used in brewing. When you drink beer, your body has to process all those purines, leading to a spike in uric acid levels. And unlike some other alcoholic beverages, beer seems to have a particularly strong effect on gout risk. Even moderate drinking can be enough to trigger an attack, especially if you're already prone to flare-ups. Beer is basically gout's best friend. It's the drink that keeps on giving. Unfortunately, what it gives is pain, swelling, and sleepless nights. And it's not just about the alcohol content either. Some studies suggest that the combination of alcohol and purines in beer makes it especially problematic for people with gout. So if you're serious about managing your symptoms, it might be time to rethink your happy hour routine. Consider swapping beer for a non-alcoholic alternative, or limiting your intake to special occasions. Your joints will thank you, and you might even discover some new favorite drinks along the way. Surprised? Most folks are. When you think about gout, you probably picture an old-fashioned disease, something from the history books. But the reality is, gout is more common than ever, and our modern diets are a big part of the problem. The foods and drinks we love, red meat, seafood, sugary beverages, and beer, are all major contributors to high uric acid levels. And while it might feel overwhelming to make changes, the good news is that small steps can make a big difference. If you're munching on these, your joints might be plotting revenge. It's not just about what you eat, but how much and how often. Occasional indulgence is one thing, but regular consumption can set you up for a lifetime of pain and discomfort. The good news? You have the power to change your habits and take control of your health. By making smarter choices, you can reduce your risk of gout attacks, protect your joints, and enjoy a better quality of life. So, what now? You might be wondering, if I can't eat red meat, seafood, drink sugary drinks, or enjoy a cold beer, what's left? The answer is plenty. There are tons of delicious gout-friendly foods that can help you stay healthy and satisfied. Think lean proteins like chicken and turkey, plant-based options like beans and lentils in moderation, whole grains, fresh fruits and vegetables, and low-fat dairy products. These foods are lower in purines and can help keep your uric acid levels in check. Ditch the triggers, drink more water, and talk to your doc. Hydration is key when it comes to managing gout. Water helps flush uric acid out of your system, reducing the risk of crystal formation in your joints. Aim for at least 8 glasses a day, and more if you're active or live in a hot climate. And don't forget to check in with your healthcare provider. They can help you develop a personalized plan, monitor your uric acid levels, and recommend medications or supplements if needed. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. There's help and support available every step of the way. Your feet will thank you. Imagine waking up in the morning, stretching your legs, and feeling nothing but comfort and ease. No throbbing pain, no swollen joints, no fear of the next flare-up. That's the goal, and it's within your reach. By making a few simple changes to your diet and lifestyle, you can protect your joints, reduce your risk of gout attacks, and enjoy a more active, pain-free life. Your feet, your knees, your hands, they'll all be grateful for the extra care and attention. Still craving steak? You're not alone. It's normal to miss your favorite foods, especially when you're making big changes to your diet. But remember, it's all about balance. You don't have to give up steak forever. Just save it for special occasions, and enjoy it in moderation. Pair it with plenty of vegetables, drink lots of water, and skip the beer and sugary drinks. You'll still get to enjoy the flavors you love, without putting your joints at risk. Save it for special days, and maybe invite your doctor to the party. Who knows, they might have some great tips for making your favorite dishes a little healthier. And remember, there are plenty of delicious alternatives to red meat and seafood. Try grilling chicken or turkey, experimenting with plant-based proteins, or exploring new recipes with fresh, seasonal vegetables. You might be surprised at how satisfying and flavorful gout-friendly meals can be. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to hit like and share it with your friends and family. Gout is more common than you think, and a little knowledge can go a long way. By spreading the word, you can help others make healthier choices and avoid the pain and frustration of gout attacks. Hit like if you learned something new, your joints will appreciate it. Remember, managing gout isn't about deprivation, it's about empowerment. By understanding your triggers and making smart choices, you can take control of your health and live your best life. So, here's to happy joints, delicious meals, and a future free from gout pain. Stay strong, stay informed, and keep fighting the good fight, Gout Warriors.